The name of Dominik Szoboszlai, one of Liverpool's most gifted and electrifying players, is at the centre of a saga that's set to test the nerves of supporters. The Hungarian midfielder, who has been dazzling the Premier League since his arrival in 2023, is reportedly being targeted by none other than Real Madrid and Manchester City. And, according to reports leaking from the European press, this has put Liverpool's board on high alert. Szoboszlai's contract, signed until 2028, once seemed to offer a sense of security on Merseyside, but modern football leaves no room for complacency. Recent reports suggest Liverpool are moving quickly to extend his deal until 2030, or even 2031, coupled with a substantial pay rise, rumoured to be around 50% more than his current £120,000 per week. All parts of an effort to protect their star man and prevent giants like Real Madrid or Manchester City from taking advantage of the situation. The concern, though still quiet, is real. Arne, who took over the reins at Liverpool with the formidable task of continuing Jurgen Klopp's legacy, views Szoboszlai as a key component of his new system. Dynamic, technical, creative and disciplined, the Hungarian has become one of the engines of the midfield under the Dutchman's guidance. His numbers speak for themselves: 2 goals and 5 assists in just 15 matches this season, an instant and growing impact that has made him one of the fans' most celebrated figures. But, as with every good behind-the-scenes football story, a single detail was enough to trigger alarm bells. Hungarian TV channel Her TV released a report claiming that Liverpool were in panic over the possibility of losing Szoboszlai to Real Madrid or City. The news hit Anfield like a bombshell. Although the channel has little reputation outside Hungary, the mere mention of Madrid's interest was enough to stir speculation among fans and journalists alike. Real Madrid, who have historically struggled to resist Europe's emerging talents, are said to have renewed their interest in the player, an interest that isn't new. Sources recall that back in 2020, when Szoboszlai was still making a name for himself at Red Bull Salzburg, the Spanish giants had already been monitoring his progress and even considered making a move. Now, seeing his maturity and prominence at Liverpool, Florentino Perez and his scouts once again view him as a potential heir to the line of creative midfielders who have defined the club's recent history. On the other side of the story stands Manchester City. Although Pep Guardiola's side already boast a midfield packed with world-class talent, the club's obsession with young, versatile players means Szoboszlai's name is reportedly being discussed internally. The Hungarian, after all, combines intensity, elegance and vision, qualities that fit seamlessly into Guardiola's philosophy. Even so, within Anfield, some treat these rumours with skepticism. Sources close to the club insist there is no reason for panic, as the Hungarian media have suggested. Liverpool, they argue, are in a position of strength. With a contract until 2028 and a player whose value continues to rise, Szoboszlai is unlikely to be sold, unless an absolutely astronomical offer appears. Nevertheless, the club's executives prefer not to take chances. Their goal is to secure the midfield long-term and make it clear that he's part of Arne Slot's future project.
Slot himself has been full of praise for Szoboszlai's commitment. The manager sees in him not just a technically gifted player, but a leader in the making. His mentality, energy, and competitive spirit are described by teammates as infectious. And it's precisely for that reason that the thought of losing him, especially to a direct rival like City, causes so much unease among supporters. Though the contractual situation is far from a dramatic standoff, the timing of these rumours couldn't be more delicate. Liverpool are in a period of rebuilding, consolidating Slot's philosophy and strengthening key areas of the squad. Any unrest in the dressing room or doubts about the future of such an influential player could disrupt the team's rhythm. To calm the waters, the club's board have been working behind the scenes to formally open renewal talks as soon as possible. The expectation is that, once initial terms are agreed, speculation about a potential exit will quickly fade away. Szoboszlai, after all, has shown great affection for the club, the fans, and the Premier League, a league that seems tailor-made for his intense and attacking style of play. While the Hungarian's future continues to make headlines, Liverpool are also active on other fronts. According to recent reports, the club are closely monitoring Inter Milan's defender Alessandro Bastoni as an alternative to Mark Guehi, the Reds' primary defensive target. The battle is expected to be fierce, as Tottenham have also expressed interest in the Italian. Bastoni, known for his composure and excellent ball-playing ability, could become a crucial figure in Liverpool's backline, especially if the club plan to reshape their defence ahead of 2026. And it's not just Szoboszlai stirring the transfer talk. Left-back Andy Robertson, a club icon and symbol of grit and commitment, has also found himself at the centre of speculation. At 31, the Scotsman is reportedly considering a return to his roots, with boyhood club Celtic emerging as a potential destination. With his contract set to expire next summer, Robertson could sign a pre-contract in January and move to Glasgow on a free transfer. For many fans, it would be a poetic ending to a career defined by dedication and silverware. Amidst all these developments, Arne Slot remains composed. The manager, who has earned supporters' respect through his disciplined and straightforward approach, knows that modern football is a constant balancing act between talent, market forces, and loyalty. He understands that keeping Szoboszlai is about more than tactics, it's a statement of intent. It's Liverpool's way of showing the world that they intend to remain among football's elite, not just on the pitch, but off it too. For now, the saga remains open. Real Madrid are watching from afar, Manchester City are waiting for an opening, and Liverpool are working tirelessly to ensure neither comes close enough. The fans, anxious but hopeful, just want the Hungarian to keep wearing red for many more years, and for any panic, if it ever existed, to remain nothing more than a rumour. One thing, however, is certain. In an era of mega-money transfers and unpredictable moves, no contract is truly permanent and no promise eternal. Football, as ever, remains the perfect stage for drama, hope and suspense. And Dominik Szoboszlai, with his dazzling talent, is the leading man in a story that's still far from its final chapter.